Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to BTP Reads, aka it's the Bree Show. In today's video, this will be so I did post a sharing stories, okay, with my channel, okay, just as far as like experiences with the signs. All right. So I'm gonna share a story first, okay? But if you want to share, any of you guys that wanted to share a story, you can just email me your story, your experience, okay, to my email, which is in the caption, okay. Or you can, or the description below, whatever it's called, or you can DM it to me, okay, on Instagram. You can go to my oil scrub moisturizer page, Phoenix Scent, okay, or the Phoenix Scent on Instagram, all right? And you can send me your stories on there, okay, and your experiences. And I will share them, okay, as far as to my channel and stuff like that. I just wanted to try something new, something different, something fun, okay? And I remember I made a post about it a few weeks ago, if anyone was interested. I think I got a few likes. I know not too many people interact on my channel until you start getting, a lot more views and subscribers and all that, which that's cool, it's fine. But I still want to make it a fun page, and with having fun too, you can learn at the same time, right? Which that's really how school should be. Now, anyways, so my first experience, that I'm sharing, all right, with you guys. So I wanted to be, I wanted it to be either like something that was like romantic or something that was just like really funny experience. But I'll save that for next time. Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna share my experience when I met an Aquarius, okay? Okay, so I wanted to share my experience, right? Because I met, for some of you guys, you may not know who Kirk Franklin is, but he is a famous gospel singer or whatever. I'm not a Christian, but I did grow up in a, Christian, my mother's Christian, and I grew up in like a Baptist churches and stuff like that. But that is how I ended up like connecting with him, and then I ended up dancing on stage and performing with Kirk Franklin like years ago or whatever. And I did want to share my experience with that, okay, just because it kind of fits into literally just even how my chart is set up, like it kind of just fits in there. I have Aquarius in the 5th house, so pretty much dealing with like expression, creativity, performing, the arts, being on, in theater, on the stage, all of that stuff, like and dealing with peers, groups, associations and stuff like that. Literally, that's what it was. But as well as I have it in my South Node, Aquarius 5th house in my South Node. But yeah, I don't know why I was gonna share that experience, but I had another experience come to my mind, so I'm just gonna share that. Okay, let's make it simple. So I'll talk about my experience with Kirk Franklin another time. But anyway, so this story, okay, is a little bit funnier and crazier, right, y'all? So mind y'all, okay? And I'm gonna actually show like the box and stuff like that, okay? I've only seen like a few people. I don't really watch other people's videos and stuff like that, but you know, sometimes they pop up on my feed and things like that. I may see it, honestly, but I've only seen a few people with these, you know, these type of cards, right? Really nobody, actually. Before I got them, really nobody. I didn't see anybody with them. That's why I got them, because I try to get cards that, you know, is more so unique to me. But yeah, so anyways, I was searching one day for cards, right? Because I wanted to get some new cards. And then I ended up coming across those cards that I just showed you guys. And so I got them. I really like them, right? And mind you, they are gypsy cards, right? Or the creator of those cards, he's a gypsy. He is a gypsy, right? So, and mind you, y'all see this man right here? He has on a blue shirt. I get the cards, right? I buy them. I promise y'all, it probably wasn't even a day or two later after buying the cards and having the cards in my possession. I go to the, now some people this may be a little creepy, but to me this story was very, and experience was very funny and just surreal. So it was about a day or maybe 2 days later, and I go to this gas station, right? I get some gas. I go inside to get some gas. And then I come out. I go to my pump and stuff like that. Now, mind you, you should always pay attention. I mean, numbers in general, right? But even down to like if you go to a pump, you know, pay attention to what pump you went to, right? And don't force it, right? Just kind of intuitively, like, just go to a pump and then look at, okay, what number it is, right? And I remember vividly that number was pump 5, okay, which we know, or I know, deals with, you know, expression, creativity. First of all, I'm a 5 baby, okay? I was born on the 5th. Okay, first of all. Second of all, very spontaneous, unpredictable, all right? But it does deal with that Leo, fiery passion as well, okay? But it can, you know, bring unpredictable or sometimes even dramatic, you know, experiences and situations, or even people, okay? Like me. So I'm at pump 5, and you know, I'm getting ready to pump my gas. And y'all, this white skinned man, okay, come walking up on my car. And I'm like, you know, and I'm just, you know, I automatically assume he's like homeless or something. Not to be, you know, I'm not like judging or anything like that, but usually when people do just walk up on you like that, and you know, he kind of looked a little rough, like he been through some things. So I just assumed, oh, this, you know, he's probably asking like for money or something, which he wasn't necessarily asking for money, but he did end up asking for a ride. But anyway, so, you know, he's trying to like get my attention and stuff like that, and he ends up just, you know, talking and stuff like that, you know, being real social, real chatty, real talk and all these things, you know, conversing with me. And you know, I'm like, I don't really remember what he was saying. This was a while ago, but you know, just me and who I am, and I'm from Texas. You know, if you didn't disrespect me, or if you come to me with good energy or good graces, I have no reason to, I mean, sometimes we're all in a, we could be in a mood, right? Especially me as a Cancer, but for the most part, especially if I'm in a good mood, and you come to me like, with positive and no problems, I'm just gonna give that right back to you. So, he came off, he was positive, he was very positive, very outgoing and stuff like that. So, but mind you, this man also had on a blue shirt, like a blue button up or something like that, but he still looked like a little rough, like he been sleeping outside or something, or I don't know, child, wrestling with the birds. Okay. So, and again, this is just a random man that just walked up on me. Okay, just walked up on me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't asked to pump my gas, nothing. You talking to me about that and that, this and this, and and I think he was saying like he was trying to get back home, and he's so far from home, and all of these things. I said, well, baby, how did you get here? Like, you know what I mean? He was just walking around on foot, and he had a big ass backpack with him. So mind you, y'all, mind me, he probably been standing there a few minutes, right? 3, 4, 5 minutes. And then then he asked me, right, am I into magic? Or like, spirit, or like, do I practice magic, spirituality, anything like that, right? So, I'm like, because I've never had that experience before where I was just randomly like in public, and then someone randomly comes to me out of like other people, around, and then they like randomly just kind of know what I am into, right? Like, or just that I have something spiritual about me. But I guess in a sense, I mean, you can always sense it, right, in people. But I don't know, it just threw me off. Like, it just, not a bad way, but I was like, and I'm thinking this again, at this point, I'm still thinking in my mind, this is a homeless man. So I'm like, man, but some homeless people, baby, they be having that wisdom, you know what I mean? And on the outside, you may see people as one thing, but on the inside, you know what I mean? You don't know who you talking to. You know what I'm saying? So something in my spirit felt like let me talk to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a little bit, or more so, let me listen, not talk, but more so like listen to what he talk, like what he's saying. Because he was talking about other things that, and then he started talking about his family and how they were gypsies. Now, mind y'all, I have never, ever, ever, I'm not going to say I never met gypsy, but not like that. And it was so fucking crazy, because it was like he literally jumped out. It's like this was him, and it's like he jumped out from this box or this fucking photo, and like jumped into my existence. Like it was like, and I asked him, I said, where did you come from? Was you hiding behind the building? Like where the hell did you come from? Where are the cameras? Like where's MTV at this point? Like I'm like, this, mind y'all, this is a day or two right after I bought those cards, right? These gypsy cards. And mind you, he had on, again, a blue shirt, a blue goddamn blouse, just like the man on there. And then he talking about he a gypsy. Or his family. I'm like, what? And I'm like, where did you come from? This man talk about he was in the bathroom. And he just came out, and then, he saw me, and he felt like he should come up to me, and ask me, talk to me and stuff like that. But ultimately, y'all, the man was trying to get back home. I guess he was from, or his people are from, or live in California. So, but he was trying to get, he didn't want me to take him to California, but he was trying to get back to somewhere in Houston. I don't know. And so, I didn't have any cash anyways to just give to him to be able to get anywhere. I don't know. But I did tell him that, I'll pay for Uber and stuff like that. It was only like $12, and I really didn't mind at the end of the day. The man wanted me, y'all, and this is the crazy thing. He asked me for a ride. Like, he asked me if I could drive. I said, baby, I can't drive you nowhere. I can't take you anywhere. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I have to be smart, and I know that I'm protected. I know that I am, and I do my protection work and all those things like that, but I'm not, what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna jump the gun like that, and drive some random man that popped up from nowhere, and drive him, put him in my car and drive him anywhere. And nobody knows where I am. Nobody knows who he is. Nobody, like, I just wasn't gonna do that. You know what I mean? And I'm sure he was a good person. So, but I was like, I will Uber you. I'll get you Uber, But yeah, it was just, and come to find out, y'all, he was Aquarius. He ended up telling me he was an Aquarius. And of course, the signs were there. First of all, he had on blue, like goddamn air sign. He was very chatty, very sociable. It was like he knew exactly what to say, but it was also like he knew exactly what to say in order to get what he wanted. Which, really was just a ride, excuse me. But at the same time, he did try to flirt a little bit, because at one point he asked me to, if I wanted to go to California and meet his family. And I said, no, like that lady said on Get Out. You know what I'm saying? You need to get away from me. But y'all, the story was crazy. It was surreal. It's like oh my gosh, y'all, I have so many stories. It's like I be meeting characters like out of movies and books, and it was just crazy. But that was the first time, that type of situation happened like that, And it was like literally right, like I'm telling you, I was literally like the day or two after I bought those gypsy cars, and all of a sudden a random gypsy just comes up to me. And then he ends up telling me, like he asked me, like he tells me, oh, something that I've been waiting on, I had been waiting on or waiting for. Like I'm going to get it soon, right? Or it's going to come to me soon or something like that. And then he was like, oh, he was telling me all about his family and like, their, I guess, their beliefs and things like that and what they practice. I know gypsies, they have their own type of, spirituality and things like that they do. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. And, he was just like, my family is, going to bless you or stuff like that. And he was like, they had, his family has money and this and this and that and that. And like, I'm going to be blessed and like, I'm going to be remembered and all of these things. And then he was like, you know, oh, I'll send you, you know, how much money do you want? How much money do you want? Like, I'll send you this, I'll send you that. I said, oh, baby, same, you could write down 1,000 right there. On the dotted line. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I ain't taking no, you know. I didn't take no money. I'm like, first of all, I thought you were homeless. I didn't even know, you know. But it's a funny story, okay? But it's also truth in what I'm saying. That goes to show what people may look like on the outside. You never know who you're talking to. And I don't just mean, I mean that too, like physically speaking, like, yeah, somebody may look like they work at McDonald's. No shade to McDonald's people. I used to work at McDonald's in high school. But they may look like they work at McDonald's, but you know what I'm saying? They may drive a Porsche or just whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not just about materialistic things. But I'm just saying an example, right? Or just, not even just that, but okay, this, even down to that. Okay, this person may appear like they don't have a lot, but this may be you know, a very wise person or a very powerful person as far as spiritually, where, you know, maybe they may not have a lot materially wise, but they're able to, you know, help you with certain things, or they're able to like bring blessings into your life, or they're able to, you know, help you, you know, maybe network or connect with other people, or help you expand your, you know, your life, or whatever it may be. Like, I'm just saying, you never know. Or even just anything that they may give you, just talking to them or just interacting with them in that moment during that time, you never know how that may change your life. And you never know who you're talking to, even down to spiritually. You know what I mean? Like, so that just goes to show, okay? And I don't know, I always end up meeting Aquariuses though, like at random times and situations. And we just, like, we'll have the most randomest conversations and experiences. But I think it's cool, you know? And with every situation, I like to learn. You know, I like to be able to take something from that, gain something from that. And at the same time, I like to know too, there's other people like me in the world, you know, even though there may be slight differences as far as what we believe or how we may, you know, do certain things we practice, but we still relate in certain ways. So yeah, that's my, I guess, funny, crazy, weird, whatever it is, first story time. Okay, me meeting and interacting with a fucking, I don't know, goddamn comic book character, anime, I don't know, Aquarius, all right, that I met. But yeah, so again, you guys share your stories with me, and I would love to, you know, share them with the rest of the world and my channel. We love to laugh, even if it's sad, hopefully not too sad, okay, because we ain't trying to cry. You know, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, guys, and I will see you in the next video.